everybody, it is Julie and welcome back to Nobody's Beauty Guru. Today I am here with my finale of my October palette and my introduction to my November palette. I'm filming this early because I don't really love this palette and I don't think I'm going to hit pan on anything and I'd like to move on to something else. So today is the 26th of October and I've been using the Carli Bybel BH Cosmetics collaboration palette. I don't hate this palette, but I realized I am not using it that much. I have been doing my makeup a little bit more, and because I'm home, I'm able to pull from whatever I want, and I'm forcing myself to use this, so not a favorite. I'm going to keep it in my collection because it's not awful, I just don't love it. So I think the colors I've used most are this cream shadow to set my eyeshadow primer. I've been using these two colors in the crease and this one to deepen up my outer V. Unfortunately, this one is the deepest shade on this palette and it doesn't give me very much definition. It's what I'm wearing today, but I had to pull in something else as well because it's not very pigmented. And I don't feel like I should have to use a matte wet to get it to be pigmented. So I'm a little bit close to pan, maybe up in the corner of this shadow. This one I may hit eventually, but I just don't feel the need to press myself. I did not touch these bronzy shades. I used this one today a little bit on my lid. I have not used any of the highlighters because I'm panning other highlighters. So I'm much happier with my other shadows and I just am not reaching for this. So unfortunately, I'm going to keep it in my collection. If I have an option, I'm not going to reach for these. So why am I keeping it in my collection? I'll make a decision later. You'll either see it in an unhaul or not, or a declutter or not. I don't think that these are super pigmented and I don't really like working with them. So that's how I feel about this. I'm going to give you guys a close-up so you can see some of these pans, but the majority of them are untouched. The only ones that I really used are the top row. Maybe it's because I am sitting here and I'm able to pull in other shadows that I know work better, but I had to remind myself, like, you've got to at least use one of these shades even if you cover it up with something else. And that's what I've been doing. Not a lot of use on these. These two are going to show the most, I'm sorry, this one and this one. This shadow and this shadow are probably going to show the most progress. While this looks like it might, like, that's the darkest shadow. That's not that dark. Mauve-y shade right here has like white flecks in it. So as I'm using my brush, it's kicking up this white-ish thing in there. And all of these have balls of shadow, like they're hard in there. I'm gonna see if I can get it close enough that you can actually tell that. But the texture of these is poor in my opinion. So I don't know if you can see the little texture bump and balled up shadows on these. Let's see. But it is not fantastic. I think that cream, you can see it best up on the top there. So I'm going to cycle back around to a palette that I used earlier in the year. I'm going to go to my Lorac Pro 1 and try to hit pan on a couple more of these shadows. When I left off, I was close to pan on Deep Purple. That's pretty much all I was close to, but there's still plenty in here that I can use. So I'm going to go back to this for November. So originally I had hit pan on Black, Sable, Mauve, Cream, and Champagne. My goal is to hit pan on Nude, hopefully this Espresso, Deep Purple, and then Taupe. So that is my goal. So I'm going to give you guys a close-up. This is what I'm going to be using. Garnet also maybe I could try to hit pan on. I think that's a gorgeous color for November and fall. It has the cream still in here. It's not like I used anything up where I'm going to not have a color that I want. I did get really good looks out of this, so I will be using this to create whatever I can. And I know that I like the quality of these a whole lot more than that BH Cosmetics palette. So I'll give you a close-up so you can see a before and after. So here's where I am now. You can see up in the corner of Deep Purple, I've got a pretty good dip going. And I'm hoping to be able to hit pan on that this month. And Taupe I know I can use and hit pan on. That will be my November palette. We'll see what kind of progress I can make. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these already have pan. My goal is to hit pan on 3 more maybe. And I mean, this was only in 1 month of use. So I should be able to hit pan potentially on 5 more. We'll see if there's actually 5 colors in here that I love enough to hit pan on. but that is the goal. That's my October finale and November intro. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give me a big thumbs up, click subscribe, and I will see all of you in my next video. Bye guys.